So we're going to talk about plasticity for a minute because sometimes, I mean, like, it's hard to wrap your head around. We say plasticity is a solid that can flow, but what does that even mean? If something's a solid, how can it flow? It just doesn't make any sense. But we're going to show you a little trick right here. Have you ever heard of oobleck? So oobleck is a really cool substance that flows when it moves really kind of slow. You see how this is kind of sliding around in the bag? It's pretty neat, right? So this is flowing, but at the same time, if I took this oobleck in my hand like this right here, and I'm hoping that you can see this, and I poke it really hard, that's a solid. Like, I'm poking it, and it's not doing anything. If I go at it fast, it's not squishing at all. But then watch how easily it flows back and forth in this bag. So oobleck's a great example of a solid that flows. Now, if you wanted to play with oobleck at home, I'm not going to tell you you can or can't because it's a little bit messy. You have to ask your parents. But it's really, really, really easy to make. You can Google it, or you can get like a half a cup of water and a full cup of cornstarch and just mix them together, and then you get some super cool stuff like this. I put a little bit of food coloring in mine so that it would be red, kind of like the mantle of the earth, which has plasticity. It flows, but it's also a solid. Like, it's the coolest stuff ever. Check this out. I'm gonna poke it, and like, that is hard, like super hard. Plasticity, oobleck, good stuff.